Hello folks, the Atari 7800 Junkie back with you once again, and you may have just seen my previous video I just uploaded showing you my latest pickups, and of course the penthouse was still looking very terrible, still looking well, I'd been lazy with it, let's be honest. I hadn't gotten anything together, but I've gotten it together now, so let's take a look, a quick little room tour of my gaming penthouse. Turn on the best light switch. This thing didn't move. There are some new posters that are up that weren't there before, and of course some old ones that were. Some nice little touches like that. I think I showed you that in one of my pickups. There's the world map for my great grandpa George. Mario Party 9 down here. All my albums. My 45 sitting on top. My record tape and CD player. That's pretty cool. Play records on the top, CDs go in the front, tapes go on the side there. There's even an auxiliary jack to plug in an iPod. Because I have nowhere else to put them. My PS2 games there. Right underneath the Halo 3 poster. That didn't move. That's newly up on the wall. Nintendo 64. That's old. Metallica clock. The PSP thing that I showed you in the last video with license plate in the middle. It's like I've combined Gran Turismo with MLB, let's say MLB 11 this show, because 12 didn't come out on the PSP. That's from Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, DSi. This was something we was giving away with people who bought Soul Calibur 5. It literally sat up at a register for about 2 months, so I finally took one. A little cling that wouldn't cling anymore, so I took that home too. Little Mario, Homer Simpson. Pictures from previous Reds Fest, me with Edison Volquez, the wonderful and legendary Joe Nuxall, and then with Norris Hopper and Paul Janisch. And Paul Janisch, out of all those people, is the only one still with the Reds. Although Joe Nuxall will always be with the Reds. He was a lifetime Red, and he's the greatest Red, I do believe. I didn't show this on my last pickup video, but I got enough points finally to get Game & Watch Collection from Club Nintendo, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to be trying for more points to get to the Game & Watch Collection 2 next. Little giveaway. It rolls up into a little thing, but yeah, I'm not a Reds fan at all. All my systems there. The Guitar Hero PS2 controllers back there, but then of course the Intellivision sent to me by Retro Game Nerd. Still can't believe he did that. Super Nintendo, Atari 7800, Nintendo 64, Genesis. Got my Sega CD games there, but no Sega CD. It broke on me, but that's okay. I don't have too many. It's alright. Master System, all of my handhelds, which are kind of a little bit out of order. I was actually going through my boxed games, that's why they're on the floor, see if I had any other posters to put up. I didn't, but I'm going to find a way to display those somehow, like I've displayed these 3 Atari games there. And then here, controllers are on the top, and then there's cords and stuff in the second one. My boxed games are on the bottom, and I might just end up doing that until I can really find a place. Looking up here, half of the Wind Waker poster from Club Nintendo has been covered up. Oh well. I should have put that in a better place, I guess, but it's okay. You can still see Link. You can still see the important part. 49ers, little 49ers mini helmet, and then Chris Sabo, Joey Votto, Sean Casey, and Brandon Phillips. And of course, yeah, I have to have something Atari. I need more Atari stuff. All my wrestling anthology stuff, all my pay-per-views are still downstairs, but there's a home run ball I caught from Bobby Rayu at a Yankees game in 2008, so that's frickin' awesome to have. A couple other things, including that Hot News 64. Those are some Yankees trivia cards from that same game. They were giving that away that day. PS1 there, my little TV, and then of course in here, Master System and 32X games. I need a lot more Master System games. I gotta start collecting for that. Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis games, PlayStation games, and some random tapes. I'm not sure what's on them. I'll have to find out. And then more PlayStation games down here as well, in those little CD cases I showed. Infamous 2 poster, Sega Master System poster. I don't know if I didn't pan up. An old camera of mine, Nintendo DS Cup, Sega Genesis controller box, and a box for an old style of, they call it a vintage baseball, from when the Cincinnati Redlegs first started playing. Obviously it's a reproduction, but still pretty cool. Pac-Man card I was given, I think for Valentine's Day? No, for my birthday. Yep, and it still works, so that's awesome. Old paintings by Waite Hoyt, a Reds legend. They also did paintings, which is pretty cool. Twilight Princess, Johnny Bench, some random, I think some DVDs in there. Sonic the Hedgehog keeping guard. And an old style map, which I believe is a reproduction of an old style map, but I don't care. It looks nice. So there we go. There's my room. Other than that stuff right there, it looks a hell of a lot better. Oh, and there, I don't know if I showed you. There's my one lonely chair. I will have a bed sitting right about here at some point. I actually loaned that out to a friend of mine. Their kid needed a bed until they could get paid, or not get paid, but until they could get their tax return. So I loaned them the bed. I didn't really need this bed up here, but it'll be back soon enough. Until then, I got this chair, and I'm sure I'm going to have another chair up here at some point. But I am the Atari 7800 Junkie, and I thank you all for watching.